I feel a bit small in this. Link. Anyway, hello, hi, hello. Oh my goodness, so exhausted, dude. I'm not gonna listen to it. Ah, that's um. Did we ball? Question mark. No idea what to listen to. I'm in such an odd mood today. Um, I've been listening to that one too much. it's been a minute since I did an art stream, honestly. Like I don't know what it is, but a lot of games have just been more interesting than drawing. And even when I do draw, it's like I've had a hard time wanting to do it for stream. But eh, today seems like a fine day. Okay, yeah, no, this is good. Right, hold on. Fucking I was listening to this last time and this kind of got me through art. Thank you for the headbutt. Thank you. Mm, yeah, fucking Persona 5 playlist. It just works. I don't know. Last night I was listening to like a bunch of Dark Souls music, and I was enjoying that more than I was like anything else. But I mean, this is like chill enough to like draw to without like I don't know. Ugh. But yeah, I've been messing around with like pins. I figured out that you can like I figured out how to make your own, and so I made was this pen and this pen. I like one of these. Wait, I have bad news. I lost my pens. They actually gone? I think they are. I think I lost them. Oh well, that sucks. I think it. I mean, I can just. I think that's so weird though. I like restarted my computer because I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna fucking go to sleep. I might as well turn off my computer for like every now and then it's gone. It was not that one. It was something else though. I mean, this was one of them. Link a Grembo brush. It has like a very interesting like shape, I guess. I don't know what this is about, but it's probably because of this stupid like little. I made this one as a joke, but there was actually one I really didn't like. Um, no, I wouldn't. Here, this is the one. It's like super duper weird, but it works so well that like I enjoy it. And here it is. Yay! Feel the same? Now it should start feeling the same. I think this was another pen I created for like line art. And it has such like a weird shape because like with creating pens in like Clip Studio, like I just kind of do this. I go ooh, and then I this gray, and then you can just turn it into what is it? Register material, image, and then you can make it like a brush tip shape, and that's how you do that stuff. Yeah, once I figured out how to do it, I was like messing around with it, with the texture. It's pretty good. I'm happy with how it looks. Oh my goodness. Hi Yui. Hi hi. Should be there. Oh, what a weird scratch that's hitting. I think it's gonna be like weird today because like it's funny. I like just woke up like not too long ago, but I also kind of like rotted in bed for like an hour. Actually, I guess I'm not too long ago. I like for some reason like when I wake up, I just scroll through like TikTok for like an hour, and usually I'm just like wallowing in bed, not doing much. So I just kind of sit there and like watch things to, like keep me at bay until I'm like, okay, I think it's time to get up. Woke up today at 2 p.m., looked at my phone, 12 degrees Celsius, went back to sleep. It's also because I have like people I talk to like as soon as I wake up. The main one being my boyfriend. So as soon as I wake up, I try to see exactly what he's doing. But he's like going to bed now, so I don't get to talk to him for the rest of the day, which sucks. I've been like sleeping like in way too much lately. I feel because usually like I wake up early because I enjoy waking up early, which is weird to say, but I feel like I could do whatever I want in the morning before I have any obligations that I have to do. And usually that's either like working on some stuff or it's like um I don't know, playing Night Rain. Like I've been grinding the fuck out of that game. That's what I used to do like before like, when I was working at a job. I would try to maximize my time as much as possible before I had to leave. Luckily, I don't work anymore, or I guess unluckily, because like I'm like forever broke now. So I want that. I don't want that. I'm starting to realize that every like, I guess not starting to realize, but something I've been kind of aware of a lot is that I don't do well in like public situations, and like having a job is like it amps that up by like even fucking more because of how stressful those environments get. And like any job I've worked at, goddamn it, like I've always like left on not good terms. I think it's because one, I don't care for the people there, and like most of the people who would try to make friends with me, like I have nothing in common with whatsoever. Nor did I even like want to converse with them. It was just kind of like a like I'm here to I'm here to serve my time and so are you. Let's just make this quick. Which yeah, it's like I think it's like very rude of me, but I don't know. Like there are some things I know other people won't get, and some people I know I won't like with, I guess. So keeping it like strictly like business professional probably sounds like the best idea for me. I remember like one time, like after work was done, they were like, "Hey, do you want to go to Chili's?" And I was like, "No, I don't want to go to Chili's." I I said it nice though. I was like, "Thank you for offering, but I'm just gonna go home." They're like, "Okay," like, cause like sometimes like us and the other coworkers goes out for dinner, and figured we invite you. I was like, "No, I appreciate it, but that's okay." But there was no way I was ever going to Chili's. I got lucky that I'm simply too ill in the brain to get a job. Yeah, I like the worst part about that is like, god damn it, it's like something you have to do, like in your life, but it genuinely just doesn't work for me. Cause like who knows, one of these days you're probably gonna see like a Sayo on the street, like waving around like a little tin cup, asking for maybe a quarter so I can grab a gumball out of a machine. Bad change. Squidward. The worst part too is like, man, it feels so nice having money, bro. Like, I like I've still been trying to look for like some form of employment. That way I could still stream on like and like get in some cash. That way I can go visit my boyfriend again. And the only feeling I miss about having a job is that I get to spend money on things. Like I don't like just take it from someone else's forehead. You're right. Actually, you're right. Anybody else want to like go on a trip to the bank with me? But like I save my money a lot, and I don't really eat out that often, unless I'm like, bro, I'm not trying to eat scraps, bro. Just give me some McDonald's on the way home. But when I do spend money on stuff, like ooh, do I get the good stuff? One thing I am doing, like pretty soon, it's gonna be like in a, let me see, it's gonna be in like 2 months actually, like pretty close to 2 months. I'm gonna be attending a con with my friends on like pretty soon, and we got like an Airbnb, so like we're pretty much like set for doing this. And one of the so everybody there is gonna be cosplaying. I will be too. I like ordered a Kanichi cosplay because I cannot make cosplay myself. And I'm really like it should be coming pretty like the cosplay should be coming pretty soon. I don't think I'll take pictures of myself to show off. Maybe I will, who knows. But I'm excited for it to come. That's like one of the like few Genshin characters I like. It, I don't really keep up with too much Hoyover's lore at all, and I don't think this character is any exception to that. Um, but like I really like Kenichi's design. It's just a shame that he's relegated to a Hoyover's game. Which I could show off the cosplay. I don't know if anybody else has seen this character before, but this is the character I'm gonna be cosplaying when I go to Dragon Con. I just think he's neat. It's gonna be really funny too because I'm for real gonna show up like in this cosplay, but I'm gonna have like regular ass like busted ass sneakers like this. But man, I'm super excited. The last time I tried cosplay, I didn't think I looked good. Plus the size of the cosplay wasn't it didn't fit me because me and my boyfriend didn't get the right measurements. So like it was a lot smaller and it didn't feel comfortable to wear. So when me and my boyfriend attended a con, we just I just went in like my regular clothes and he went in cosplay. If I remember correctly, I think he went as Show, but what you're saying is that your shoes are the type of shit a character would fish up in a cartoon. Yeah, I'm like wearing them right now. Like they look fine, but like they're a bit chewed up, and I took off the laces of them. Like actually, if I had to illustrate them, like what my shoes look like. They really do look like they're fish out of a cartoon. Actually, actually, they don't have that part. Actually, they do, but it's like black here, and then there's like a white part here. Then they got like this strip right here, and then like right, and like this like white strip here. The funniest part, too. Can I see my pens? They're fucking Jordans. Now that I think of it, I dead ass had the same rickety ass shoes for almost 5 years now. I think I've had these for definitely not 12, but like probably a decade at this point. It's just like they cover my feet, they feel comfortable to wear. What else do I need? I'm like not too bothered by the idea. Thank God though that I don't live near like in the vicinity of that one guy who like stops people on the street. And he's like, "Wait, hold on, man, hold on. What the hell?" Like, bro, he would immediately see my shoes. He would roll on the floor, start like tumbling towards me. I'm like, "Hold on, brother, hold on." I would immediately start sprinting as fast as I can. I'm pretty sure everybody's seen that video before, but like that guy strikes fear into those who have like fucked up shoes. He strikes fear into their hearts. Honestly, I think at that point you have the legal right to rock their shit. Understandable crash out. It's just like one gift that I really love. Like, and I think it's just referred to it like in my friend group as like a reasonable crash out. And it's this lady who's like in a Panera bread, and she's just kind of like hopping up and down like off the ground, and it looks like she's like a little dog. Like she's like whipping her hair like to the side like this, and then like jumping like this, like just up and down. And like she's like spinning while she's doing this, so it looks really fucking stupid. That guy comes that guy comes up to me, I'll immediately start just going ah, 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 and start like hopping around like that woman. Let's see what it is. I just imagine like you see your friend and they're like they don't try to bring attention to it, but the first thing you look at, you go like, yeah, yeah, how's your day going? Yeah, yeah. Just start rubbing it in, just sorry man, your shoes looked a little too clean. No. More of a damn new shoes, they look clean as hell. Just step. I don't want this to be middle. Actually, this should be on a different thing because a lot of this is just gonna have a lot of black. So best I don't confuse. I'm deadass public enemy number one to them. Once I introduced two of my friends to one another, they never knew of the other existence and immediately started 2v1ing me. Oh. I just realized I had like a thing of aluminum foil like next to me. Am I missing something? Fucking gift, dude. Christ. It's so stupid. Alright. I must feel like the music is a bit too quiet, but I it looks fine. Like I'm talking at a like okay-ish level. I don't know. I'll bump up a little, I guess. It's hard to like again. It's possible to gauge that stuff until like it's like yeah, it's fine. Bodies are so weird. Even this needs to be shrunk just for the sake of like the way I'm proportioning this. Very specific. Also, I got like totally called out like on TikTok. Like it's one of those posts where it's like addressing everybody, but like I'm probably not a part of this group. However, when the post was like, "Hey, look, it's the artist who draws once a month and expects improvement." I looked at the screen, I looked at my tablet, and I chucked my motherfucking phone across the room. I was like, "This son of a bitch! You know what? I'm gonna prove him wrong. I'm gonna start drawing now." The video was so annoying too. He was like holding his nose like "be you," and then he fucking like picked up a pen and paper. As the tablet screen and the layer of dust clears out, just oh, perhaps I treated you too harshly. Y'all ever hit this pose to feel pretty? Because I do. I'd be sitting in my bed posing like this sometimes, like, who want me? Yes. Good. Oh my god, first time chatter. Hi, 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 hello, welcome in. How are you doing? So I don't know if anybody else gets this, but like I desire to feel pretty. Like I just want to like I'm going for a very like specific style, but like it's what I define as like my pretty look, and it'll make me feel nice. I do have examples of it. I showed it off on stream before, but I could show it again. Hot and sweating. Oh my goodness. I live in like a hot state too. Like it's like I had to like stop going out into like my field because like it would start getting too hot, and I was like every time I go out, like I feel like I'm gonna suffer from heat stroke. So I've been like exercising in my home instead. Also, yeah, that style. I'll show it off. It is similar to what I am drawing for this character as well, because I really like. He can't be that bad. I mean, it's commonly like 100 degrees. Your climate ain't being climate. It's tough out here, dog. Is it in my? I thought I put it in a folder. Oh wait, here it is. Here it is. Okay, I got it. I got it. Here are a couple examples of Fahrenheit users. Oh my god. Here, this is the type of style I want, especially like top right here. Also, this one as well. Even nighttime feels like evening, except with sun. Or like you mean without? Of course I would. You should know me by now. You've been my viewer for probably like a month now. How long have I been streaming? Oh, hold on. Especially this one. Especially this one. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I really like the look of this one a lot. Here. Wish screenshotting was easier. It's already very easy. But boom, this one. I actually do have like platform boots, not like this, but like I do have them, and they have like bat wings on the side like this. I remember this. Yeah, I love it. Dude, I need a skirt like bad. I need a skirt like bad, bro. Thank you. Like not platform boots with bat wings is wild. They're so cool though. I could probably find the type I wore. I thought that was it for a second. Um. Oh, I found them. It was that easy. Here, these are the ones I wear. Boom. If I'm like going out and like I really want to feel pretty, this is what I'll wear. Talking about bats, one fell out of a tree in my backyard yesterday. Oh my goodness. I don't know how I'd react if if a bat fell out of my tree. How did you react? Did you just go like, "Oh, hmm, what are you doing here, bud?" Aww. Did you take care of him? Did you like give him like food and water and like treatment? I don't know if like obviously you're not obligated to, but I'm curious like if you tried to do anything to help him out. Took him to a center. That's good. I'm glad the little man got some help. Bats are pretty cute. I remember like he was a juvenile. Oh, poor baby. It makes me wonder where his little bat parent was. I think the only time I've ever like seen bats is like the like one of the few times I went to Disneyland. Cause like my family loves going there, and they took me so much I kind of got exhausted of it. So I really didn't like go like some of the times they went, but I went to Animal Kingdom and like we saw a couple of birds there. When my boyfriend visited, actually, I took him there as well, and he loves this moment. It's like a core memory of his now. We were like walking through like one of the, I don't know if it's like a bird sanctuary, but like there's a place with like a ton of birds, and one of them happened to shit on me, and my boyfriend laughed his ass off like the entire time. I was just kind of sitting there staring at him like this, like it was gonna be a wholesome story. No, I had a bird shit on me in Animal Kingdom, and my boyfriend laughed like hard as hell. Hi, Durante. Hi, hi. Welcome in. God damn, can't blame him. It's pretty funny. It doesn't happen like you don't see that type of stuff every day. And we kill Big 3D as an Adobe Autodesk. I mean, sure. Force them to give us free products. What happened? I'm like curious. Did like one of your programs crash on you like while you were in the middle of working? That reminds me, like I've had so many projects fail on me because of like Adobe programs, like when I was animating, that like it makes me not want to use them. For instance, like Flash created the habit of every time I make a pen stroke, I'll save because I was like too scared of it like crashing. They refused to adopt. Yeah. What happened though, dude? Did it crash on you? I gotta export textures from to Blender to put them on my model. Yeah, the Magnum you're working on, right? Oh, one second, one second. Alright, sorry about that. And my parents like were like asking about something, and then my mom was like, "Oh, hey, I got something for you," and I'm like, "What?" And then like she like pulled out this pair of fuzzy dice because she went to Las Vegas recently. She's like, "It's for you," and I was like, "Thank you." Like I don't. I mean, I guess like I could do like some funny bits with this. I guess. Um, hold on. I'm opening it right now. All right. Anybody want to make some guesses on what type of numbers we're gonna roll? I'm awesome on the floor. See what we get. Roll the dice. If you get three or lower, you owe me $5. Joke's on you. I got a 9. I got a 9. Means you owe me 5. I guess I have fuzzy dice now. While I was out there, also got. Well, I did until I forgot it. So I guess I don't have a bottle of water anymore. I did get pizza.
Hey man, yeah, what you doing?
I'm in the middle of John, bro. What you want? Like,
Yeah, so like today I was like at the store,
mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
I went to the store, I went to
Got
the
some
store, it was
groceries. Yeah. Yeah, you're like too
and then,
predictable at this point, dude. You gotta switch it up or something. It's not
oh,
working anymore.
my bad, man.
Like, yeah,
I see, I was
yeah.
watching that, so
I don't.
I'll
Yeah,
be back.
maybe next time.
I
Maybe
know
next
the
time. You
truck
know,
before,
maybe
man.
next time you'll have something more original. Yeah, Saya. What's How can I help you? Genuine question. All right, I can. I'm pretty good at answering those. Shoot for it. What's up? Does that creature have dementia? I think so. He says he'll come back, and he always does. But like, he seems to be like talking about the same thing like every single day that like he busts in. So yeah, all the combos usually start the same way. I don't know what's up with that. I don't know. Oh well. I mean, who knows? Maybe one day he'll switch it up. Fuzzy dice stuff is gonna be so weird. I'm gonna make every decision based on how this dice rolls from now on. How, how does he survive on his own? Will I take a bite out of this pizza if I roll gambling? Question mark. I mean, maybe I'm gambling on whether or not I'll take a bite out of this pizza or not. I guess the max it could, if it goes 5 or above, I get to take a bite of this pizza. If I don't, I have to drink. I have to keep drawing. That's a 5. That's a 5. I get at least one bite. Yeah, I'll do. I don't know why that bite just reminded me of like school pizza I've had. My decision on the coin toss, and I have a terrible track record with 50-50s. Hmm. I slowly look at Dead by Daylight. I wonder where that terrible track record comes from. Which makes me ponder. Oh no, that shit is a whole different ordeal. Oh. Yeah, I think I might do another Dead by Daylight stream again. I mean, the last one went pretty nicely. Who knows? Yeah, him having the same piercing. Maybe just an ear. This one. Turbo track record. He's getting Sisyphus carried out games, but on DBD I will never lose a 50-50. Hmm. I I don't like I can't play gotcha games anymore. Like I tried. I think probably like yeah, I'm not gonna talk because I don't know. If Pookie's watching, he will not appreciate any comment I make about a game I like that is that game because I have a lot of negative thoughts about it. But like I guess I can say this about Genshin because nobody fucking cares about Genshin Impact. Um, it's hard to play that game because you'll sit through like 3 hours of dialogue and then it's like okay, so now I get to roll on like a bunch of artifacts that'll give me nothing, and then like I log off for the day, and then I do the same thing over and over again. I don't think there's anything more unenjoyable than sitting through dialogue for like 3 hours. And Hoyoverse games will just straight up do that to you. Is that considered insanity? I feel like it is. I was kind of going insane. It sounds like having a job and having a gambling addiction. Welcome to most Hoyoverse games. Except for maybe Zenless Zone Zero. I think like Zenless is like one of the very few gotcha games that won't like sit you through hours of dialogue and still have like a bunch of fun, enjoyable gameplay with it. Which I've been like with Honkai Star Rail, like I have an interest in the story, but when it comes to like I guess sitting through it, I don't enjoy like the dialogue or how the story is told to me whatsoever. Which it's I don't know, like that'll probably maybe get him upset, like me saying that, but it's just how I feel about the game. But that doesn't mean I don't want to like. That doesn't mean I don't want to learn about it. Like I'm like just so that way I could talk to my boyfriend more about um like Honkai Star Rail. I've been like sort of making like a little like note of threads or a thread of notes so that way I can like understand the story more so that way I can talk to him about it and like what I think and like my own personal theories and so the combat in the game is preferable. In Zenless it is. I mean I generally do try when it comes to like to doing stuff for my boyfriend. I want him to know that I really do care, and like me personally, I won't really ask for stuff from him. Like I'm like I don't know. It's more so um like obviously I'm doing it out of love for him, but I like I would like to be treated the same way I treat others, but I know I'm not like I'm like very aware I'm not entitled to ever get that same treatment from others. But I like to think that if you put in the effort that you want to see given back, then like that's like I think that's okay. But I'm fully like okay with the idea that that type of stuff will never be reciprocated. As long as the other person knows they're cared about, that's all it really, and I think that's satisfaction in and of itself for me. And I've like talked to like my other friends about this type of stuff too, and like it's hard to understand, which understandably, like, but I guess that's just how I operate. Actually, I think I have an idea of what I'm going for. Not a bad way to go. At least, like it's been working for me, so like I feel like I feel like I'm happy. I will admit though, it is pretty exhausting. At some point, maybe, but even if that like reward never comes, like I don't, it's not a thing that really matters to me. I guess for me, the reward is knowing that they'll keep coming back and talking to me. Yeah, thank you. Actually, I like that, but I go. Is this the beach trip episode? New beginning? No, it's something else. I don't remember. Ink. Wrong color. There we go. When did that get pinged? I like just noticed that pinged message. Go ahead. What happened? We'll read them tomorrow, but it's fine. Yeah, it's best to come at it with like a level headedness. Uh, I hate it when I drop my tablet, bro. Sitting like a little desk in front of me, but sometimes it just kind of slips off. Bouncing hamster? Question mark? Oh, I'm sure you've noticed. I know, it's awesome. I love 7TV emotes. Yeah, I think there's like a cap of like 3 emotes, like when it comes to when they bounce off my little guy. Or when they bounce off me. Let me not break immersion here. There's one emote where it's like a funny little cat that I could probably let's see. Here, check this out. Oh, there he goes. You gonna come back down? There he is. But yeah, like I feel like everybody should have the the 7TV extension because it makes chat a lot funnier. Because like you like there's like a whole access to like a ton of emotes. And I even have like some specific ones for my channel. Like here's another like specific one. Alright. There it is, that's the one. Alright. So if I do here this one. Look at him go. So fast. Oh, okay, there he goes. Wait, can I bring him back in? There he is. And you can also see it in chat right there, like in my little chat box as well. Let's see. There's this one for petting the streamer. You can see it right there. Happy I enjoyed the stream. Thank goodness. I'm happy you joined as well. This type of thing does fit your brand. Thank you. I think the most important part, like about my streams, is that I want everybody to have fun, especially with the I came from your TikTok. Oh, welcome in. I'm really glad to have you. As I was saying, one thing I really want, like for when it comes to my stream, is for like the chat to have fun with like all the like the, like chat, like any viewers like to have fun with all like the redeems and like the emotes, which is why I have like 7TV in the first place, because there's a lot of like fun emotes and there are so many for like any situation, and it's like I'll probably never expect any sort of emote to pop up like at any given time. So like I could be doing something like entirely random and then I'll just see this little critter like run everywhere. Have to ask you, has Amos ever seen the hag? Is this like actual like a lore question because um like if we're like it like if it were to yeah, it's a simple yes or no. Probably yes. I mean, if the hags like are going to be like a force in the campaign where it's like they can lay upon curses, and whatnot, then it would be likely that Amos has. Then would you like to see the hag? I would love to see the hag. Oh yeah, would for stream we had like a really cool D&D session this week. Um, our characters we were heroes of the Underdark, right? We basically saved the Underdark from this like very scary force, and it was basically gonna hmm. Simple answer: mushrooms bad. They were doing some very bad things, but one like after we rescued the Underdark from this very evil mushroom lady, this guy Giro, he was like, yeah, I'm gonna help take you guys out of the Underdark, and he like used like a very cool spell. He kind of like warped us out of it, and then he invited us to this like commemoration of heroes, and it was gonna be like a very big party that like happens throughout the night, and we got invited from him, and that was like 2 sessions ago, but like during like that was just to set up what happened like this week. We went to the gala, and there were like a bunch of like cool people there. One of them was a warrior, like I think it was a Leonin, right? Yeah, he's a Leonin. Um, and he was like gonna be participating in like events such as like pugilism, so basically like fighting in a ring. There were like theaters being held. One of our party members like went to the theater and interacted with this character where they basically put on a show, and her character Marianne was trying to like it was like a battle of I think it was a battle of poets. It was like a play, and they had to like upstage each other on the thing. It was really cool. She did like a bunch of like magic casting to like really sell her performance, and I think that was like really smart from my friend Madison's point of view. Or huh? That was really smart for my friend Madison to do with her character, like using magic in order to make the play more believable. One of our one of the characters, Mace, he like met with this merchant, and they talked a lot about like guns and stuff, and then they went to a bar called the Dusty Knuckle, and Mace got like really drunk, and then like after like one of the fights we watched, or like our characters watched, um Mace like takes off his shirt, he enters the ring, and then he's like, whoever wants to come up, come and face me, because he's like all drunk, and then one of the for free, yes, for free, and then one of the characters came up into the ring to fight him, and it's really funny because my friend Kelcat's character is like a dwarf. So imagine like this 3 foot like little guy fighting like this dude who's definitely taller than him, and Mace the dwarf actually won this fight by six. I think it was succeeding at a, was it a dex, or I think it was a strength check, and threw in and he threw the guy out of the ring, and then shortly after he falls out of the ring. And that whole segment was really funny because it's like, why did he do that? Losing to someone shorter than you is a Korean. But yeah, like that it was a contest. It was a contested grapple check, athletics versus opponent athletics, acrobatics. Okay, that makes sense. Oh yeah, fucking Mace started that fight off with a drop kick. By the way, okay, it was so random. Like, could you imagine this little dwarf just like coming at you like, "Hey man," like, just jumps at them like this. It was so funny. Yeah, the dwarf drop kicked this man. There was another event where it was like an eating contest, and um the people who participated in it was my friend Nova's character Charlotte, um and then Miriam was don't fuck with shorties, yo, they don't mess around. He wasn't playing. But there was damn ads. Yep. I forgot that emote's there. I'll I'll wait for ads before I keep talking about it. Here. I guess while I wait for ads, I need to like remember exactly how this went. Um eating content and hmm. There's a depiction of the hags of virtue expectations. Let me see, let me see, let me see, let me see. It actually does. I didn't think they would look like that. I actually didn't think they would look like that. They kind of look like Astro. Can I make this comparison? Because it's the first thing that came to mind. Okay. Some of them look like normal witch women. Okay. Hopefully ads are over, I think. Alright, but Astro, I'm sorry, I'm gonna make this comparison real quick. As soon as you showed me that specific image of one of the hags, I immediately thought of the covetous demon from Dark Souls 2. There's a big greedy old creature. I'll be explained later. Trust. I'm excited. All right, I'm assuming everybody's back now that ads are done. Continuing on. The event was an eating contest, and the winner would take home like 400 gold. And I think they were drunk. I think they got drunk during this, if I remember correctly, or was it like before? No, no, it was during. It was during. But yeah, they were like they had to like stuff their gullet with like a bunch of like food and like beer. And I think the first person who went out was Sage, if I remember correctly. She failed her constitution saving throw. Yeah, it was 400 gold pieces for winning the competition. A pretty grand sum of money. And I think this was Charlotte who performed this action, but around like the end of it, I think this was right before Charlotte like dropped out of the competition. One of these guys were like he was about to blow, right? And he was like talking to like the other ladies. He was like, "You guys aren't gonna make it past this. You might as well drop out right now because I'm winning." And then Charlotte, I think it was like I think the question that Nova asked was is it possible if I can sneakily cast Tremors to sort of make him more nauseous than like he is right now? So the plan was to try it to make him like throw up and make him fail the competition, and she had to pass a I think it was a sleight of hand check, right? Also, yeah, if you keep drawing, you'll eventually be able to draw. I believe in you. If it's something you really want to do, absolutely try and go for it. But yeah, Charlotte succeeds the sleight of hand check, and he went to like go like for like a gulp of beer, and his like because of tremors, he starts to feel like nauseous, and the first gulp he takes, he immediately throws up like all over himself, and then he's out of the competition. Um, I think like right after that happens, Charlotte fails her Constitution saving throw, and then Marianne succeeds, and because of that, they win, and we got the 400 gold pieces. 2.5 channel. Oh god. Can you redeem? Now that I think about it. Gulp. Actually, wait, is this gonna be what I think it's gonna be? Oh, it is. You'll wait. I'll hold the looming thread of that redeem over your head. Gulp. Oh yeah, there goes. Yeah, I was surprised how often like or how long that was on for. It's been like an hour. Like he's evolving downwards. Like this one's much bigger than the rest. So I am back. I heard the depiction of that depiction of your expectation that reminds you of a DS boss enemy type. Yeah. I thought she was gonna look like this, like okay, like and those aren't teeth by the way, those are gums. Either way, glad you like the results in the campaign so far. But like watch, I'm about to boom, right? Boom. Gotta be careful here. And then she probably like runs away like this, like there's a solid reason for this one looking vastly different. It's a hag. It's a hag, my friend. Hag. Oh yeah, they have to have like crow's feet too. ears that are bigger than a slice of pizza. You know what's funny? This is probably still like smaller than like any New York pizza right here. Like those ears. Oh, here I can immediately make this sketch look like if you were to like see this on like your doorstep camera. Don't forget a wart. Big ol' wart. Right here too. And then probably like a nose mole right there. Since they usually have those as well. Looking at my let's get like the Gordon Ramsay image. This is stupid. Get this grandma out of here. Would you answer the door? Fuck no, I would not answer the door. She'd be like, "Oh, let me in, let me in. I've got beautiful potions for you, my dearie." If I were to open the door, it would be like I'd immediately just like I'd open that shit. And I just have my pistol ready, just like pointing right at her snout. You see this? This a blicky. I'll put an IED at the door and open that shit. The witch, Astro, the witch like opens the door and she's like, oh yeah, you go pull out the blicky. I'm like, man, I want you on my doorstep, man. Also, I think it's time I actually show that fucking that meme because like me like I've been referencing it like every single chance I have for stream, and I feel like nobody knows what the hell I'm like talking about whenever like I go, oh yeah, you go pull out the blicky. Here it is. In the moment you start firing shots, she's in a 2-frame animation, scampers off, just just Alright, here it is. This is the thing I reference like every single stream if possible. Oh, sorry. Oh, it's because he posted a link. It's fine. It's fine. I mean, is it like what type of link were you trying to send, or did it like accidentally come out as a link? That's weird because like that was Automod doing stuff. Hmm. Man, I'm hungry. I think the best part about this is that like obviously it's I think of Sir Pillow when you make the waddle sound. Oh. I think the best part is that after like he robs him of the chicken, like he gives him the chicken, he has the audacity to complain about the person he robs spilling the hot sauce everywhere. Damn, my boy done spilled the hot sauce. Like, bro, you just robbed me. You don't have a right to complain. D1 behavior. Holy shit. Damn, motherfuckers in this bitch eating chicken. Damn, fool. And I mean, I'd have to. Actually, no, we can make this. I'd be so mad if I was eating chicken, some dude rolls up on me and he's like, "Bro, let me get a piece." Obviously, I'm not giving you a piece, but then you gonna have the audacity to pull the blicky out on me, bro? Spit on the food, forehead. Okay, but let's say you spit on the food, right? Like obviously, bro's gonna pull out the blicky and he's gonna air that bitch out. I have no choice but to give him the chicken. Also, power play, right? Okay, so obviously you wouldn't know about the blicky in this situation, right? What if he just goes like, "Oh yeah, you go spit on the chicken, fool," and then he's like, How about you go back to the place and bring me some chicken, bro?" And he opens the car door, he gets in the back, and he pulls out the blicky. Secretly add the hottest sauce. Maybe you apply it beforehand, and like you just like hot sauce like that. You know how people get prescribed laxatives? Oh, I'm picking up what you're putting down. That the good news is that karma will strike, and it will strike hard. He'll be like eating food. He'll be walking down the street. He'll be like smacking his lips. He's like, that's so good. That chicken was good. I need to rob another motherfucker some chicken. He's like, oh no, oh my stomach, man, oh no. He starts like cramping down the street, and then like he like falls on the floor like this. He's like, "Oh my god, I should not have stole that chicken." I don't need to illustrate what happens next, but I think we all know. Nice, good work there. Did you post it in the server? Or I'm assuming you're gonna wait until it's all finished too. Which, by the way, we do have a Discord server for those who haven't joined yet. You seen the clip on how someone put laxatives in school cafeteria food? They did? Isn't that a crime? That is actually like a South Park like level like. Actually, now that reminds me, that is like a whole South Park like episode right there. That whole episode revolved around the fact that like Cartman got like people to kill themselves because they embarrassed themselves so hard because they like shit themselves due to laxatives, and like the school was trying to get him to stop doing it, and his immediate solution was like, okay, how about we just put laxatives in everybody's food, right, in the school cafeteria, and then everybody shits themselves. Because if everybody like shits themselves, nobody will want to commit unalive on themselves. Yeah, the pizza. That is violent. Ooh, I think I know what I know what draw this. Speaking of butts. I actually don't know how overalls work. I need to do very, very small, quick research. How do we feel about overalls, by the way? I think they're very, very cute. There was once a ridiculous South Park episode where Cartman got an entire town to eat through their. Oh! A lot of things. That's what I think. They're really cute. I feel like one day I kind of want a pair of overalls. Do it. I must. I don't know what color I get them though. Like, I don't know. I'd have to like workshop an outfit together. Because I will admit, one of the things that would be kind of cool to do is like, obviously, no like face reveal type. I'm never gonna do. But I would like to like maybe take pictures of myself like wearing the clothes and just showing off the clothes that I'm wearing at most. I think that could be kind of cool. Yeah, probably just a mask. I think a mask could probably be cool. Editing out is also great, especially since that won't be too hard for me. A box. I just put like a cardboard box over my head and I take pictures of it. That actually would be kind of cool. type of face though? Would it like? I feel like if I were to draw a face on it, it'd probably just be a grump. It'd be this, and then like the box would be over my head like this, right? And then I'd be like I'd have my outfit on. I'm just like, hey. Okay, that was random. Oh, no wonder why that was random. Because like it, it fucking switched to like the next like video on my playlist. In that case, let's listen to random music. Whatever's in the check Discord. Yeah, let me see. Let me see. God damn, that looks so good, dude. Looking awesome. I love the wood. Also, the texture on the Magnum, it's so shiny. Good work, dude. That's awesome. The song is so good, dude. Mm, oh, it's the we try again. I got the song off of like a Night Rain edit that I really liked. Yeah, if you're wondering, the song's called Loathe, and it's by Screaming. Loathe by Screaming? Yep, that's the song. Or is it Screaming by Loathe? Yeah, okay, that it's other way. Either way, you'll find it if you search in Loathe Screaming. No problem. Rounds of video. We can make this big. Woohoo! Oh, thank you, thank you. I haven't drinking like all day. Really funny because I drink whatever I want. Like I don't have to use the redeem to drink, but I just kind of like saving it for stream because it's like somebody will make me drink water. Plus, I would probably forget. Get mogged. Ooh, you pissing me off, Astro. I'ma get you. And odds. I need to change the name of that fucking 7TV, which I could probably do. It would not be hard. I know it's called ads. There it is. I can. Oh, there we go. There we go. I know your ass is on autoplay. Welcome back. There we go. Yes, Miku. I really like the song. Make this a bit. Sam. I'm sure you've heard it before. Static. It's also probably one of the most unique Miku designs too. Like it's very cool to look at. Wonder it sounded familiar. Me and my Miku is schizophrenic. Yay! I go crazy. I don't want to listen to this. And this, oh. Yeah, my playlist is like all over the place. Like I have other playlists that like have more like active songs, but I use that mainly for when I was playing Tekken because I didn't really listen too much to the Tekken soundtrack. The more and more I realize how much of a shit you have to give about topology, the more and more I realize how much it's unnecessary. I wish I understood, but it sounds like it's a hassle. Mainly has to do with shading. Hmm. So is it like the faces that like you have to make so that way the lighting can hit correctly? So like weird example I guess, but like if I had this thing, would its topology be like, or if I had this square, I guess is even a better example, like its topology would be like, like boom, and then like shading hits like this side more, and then like, I guess? Okay. Gotcha. Man, I love sounding smart sometimes. For figuring things out, at least, I guess. Was in a D match. 4K? Question mark? Skippy was a 4K. Good. Nice. There's also a okay. I don't like. I was gonna say, like when I go against a TTVer, I don't know what the proper etiquette is for when you do like go against them. Like obviously you play the game normally, right? Because like that's obvious, but like I'm assuming it's okay to say like to go into their chat and say GG after, right? Or would that be considered rude? Okay. No, you're not. You don't have to. Like, you don't have to go into people's like TTV chats and say like hi or like GG or anything. For live, I always say GG. I was the killer name here. Okay. You just like bust in their house and they're like, who are you? And it's like, I was your killer. Just. How many times do you actually get to do that though, Yui? Because I feel like a lot of people either have their VODs disabled or they have them on like subscriber only. A lot actually. Oh, all right. So I always treat TTV special sometimes, as in I try to put up as much of a show as possible. Hmm. I didn't even think about that. So is it like intentional whiffs, or it's like you let chases prolong further than they do, or is it mostly just like, yeah, I'll just play how I normally do, and if you guys go down, then that's. Dude, that reminds me. Um, what I don't know what to call you. I don't want to call you. I don't want to call you brain dead. Um, I was gonna say friends making bad decisions. I talked about this before, but my friend actually almost like drowned me, like when we were in a pool, like when we were young. It was like we were like tussling around in the pool, like, and we were like joking around, and he had held my water on like he had held my water. Hello, this thing on. He had held my head under the water for like a really long time, and I was like drowning, and I don't know how I got out of that situation, but I guess he realized that, oh, wait a minute, I think he's drowning if I keep holding him under the water, and then he pulled me like, and like he stopped like forcing my head under the water. I think it's because I kept like thrashing and like tapping on him, like, I'm drowning. Could you stop drowning me, like, please? You know, like Yeah, there's a lot of like really weird and strange shit that's happened to me in my childhood. One time we were like talking about um the goddamn ore cultivator. What was it? It was like one day me and my grandparents were kind of sitting in the room and like talking about our deceased ones, and one of them used to sit in this chair all the time. And as a kid, I was very, very scared of my grandparents' room. So anytime I would be in there like alone, I would try to run as fast as I can to get whatever I needed and dart out. Because I think the idea that I had in my mind was that if I stay in the room for too long, the ghost will be like, "Gotcha now, bitch," and they'll like slam the door. They'll just be like, and I'll be stuck in there, and I'm like, "What do I do now? He's got me. I should have been quicker." But that was a genuine fear of mine, that like a ghost would like shut the door on me if I wasn't quick enough. So sometimes I would have like a plan before I enter rooms. I would take off my shoe and then I'd stick it in the middle of the door just in case. So that way if like they tried to close the door and it didn't work, like and like my door got stuck on it, then I'd be like, yes, I can get out. Like the time it took for them to remove the shoe from the door, I'm already out. Which, now that I think about it, if the ghost saw that, they would just see the shoe and kick it out the way and then close the door on me. But I always thought the door in the middle of the, or the shoe in the middle of the door was the strat to keep ghosts from trapping you in areas where you didn't want to be locked into. But continuing on with what I was talking about earlier, we were talking about like my deceased uncle, and for some reason, like that chair is, it can't move on its own. It's actually pretty heavy. It's a rocking chair, right? So like it like rocks like back and forth. And for some odd reason, as we were talking about him, his chair started moving. And we all just kind of looked at each other and like looked back, and it was like, did did the chair just move? And my scared ass immediately left the room because I was like, I'm not, that's okay. I don't have to deal with that. I don't think I want to. But yeah, that was very, very scary. As a kid, I was never really scared of the dark, but what I was scared of is that if I looked into the dark for too long, I'll start imagining a monster running at me and get freaked. You know what that is? That's the dredge. You were thinking of the dredge coming out and you didn't even know it. Oh shit, sorry. Remind me when I got sleep paralysis as a kid. Dude, I feel like I still get sleep paralysis. That shit terrifies the hell out of me, bro. Also, that shoe, like that shoe in the door trick, that came because I was also terrified of Bloody Mary, and I was like, Bloody Mary, she has to come out of the glass in front of me, right? So let's say I'm on the toilet, right? And for some reason she decides that it's her time to try to get me. Nuh-uh. My shoe is in the door. So let's say for some reason you try to surprise me like while I'm in the middle of doing my business. The moment the glass shatters, it gets pinched off. And then I run out the door. Like I think like in this scenario too, like obviously I didn't have a phone where like when I was in like, this was like elementary. I was in like the 5th grade, and like so I would always sit on the toilet and I would just hold like the part of like my pants, so that way if I ever had to like get up and run, I could just immediately like jump off the toilet, pull them up, and then sprint like and then start sprinting. Dude, I imagine like any sort of monster would be pissed the hell off at me as a child. Because I had the strats for every single scenario. I feel like you could give me a scenario, and as a kid, I'd probably have like a solution for you. Do you think flashing a ghost would work as a distraction? I think it absolutely would. I think it absolutely would. Think about it. They're ghosts. They haven't seen anything in like so long, and most ghosts, right? They died like hundreds of years ago, and like in like people of that era, they were like any sort of like flashing or indecency would be like, "Oh, great heavens! Do not show me such a sight." So like let's say like, you know, like same scenario, a ghost tries to get me. I jump off the toilet. They see it all. They see my glamorous objects, and they're like, "Oh no! Cover yourself immediately so I may procure your innards." And while they're doing that, I'd run out. Oh dear lord, such vulgarity. They're fully incapable of getting me because they're the idea of anything vulgar is too terrifying for them. As a kid, I used to be a night owl, so I'd be awake at like way past midnight, and every time I went to the kitchen, I would leer at the window in the other ends of the room, and if I hear one noise, I would haul ass so fast. I think my house is haunted. How so? What's happened like in your house? Oh, that makes me think about the time like I'm sure everybody's done this, but like let's say like it's like your house is like really dark at night, and like, you know, like you're getting something from the kitchen but like the lights are on, right? And you're like, "Hmm, my room's down the hallway. If I turn off this light, I have to make sure I book it across this hallway so I can get into my room before whatever is here tries to get me." So as soon as I turn off the light, I would immediately like hold on, like I'd be in this position, right? Like the lights like next to me, like right here, and I would just kind of sit like this, like ready. So as soon as I tap the light, my ass would immediately start booking it like this. And my footsteps would be loud as fuck too. Like, and I think my parents were like really mad at me too, because like it's like, why the hell are you running to your room making all that damn noise? And I'm like, okay, but like the darkness, like something was gonna try and get me. So you know how you see shadow people? Yeah, like you see something like in the dark that kind of looks vaguely like a person, and you're immediately like, "Oh, that is something that is trying to get me." That's the opposite with lights. Most times they keep some lights on, but if I'm home alone, I'll slowly make my way from the kitchen to my room, turning off the light by light. And not vaguely. Hmm. Like a full figure? I don't think I've ever seen that before. I have that's horrifying if you have. Almost shit myself. I feel like anytime I've seen like um figures in the dark, I was always aware that it was something that looks like Like, I was always aware that it's probably not what I think it is, right? But it always scared the shit out of me because, like, what if that actually is somebody at the end of the hallway trying to get me? Or I think like one time I had like something hanging off, like I had like something hanging off my fan in my room, and I like when I woke up and I looked at it, I thought it was a person. I think I screamed so loud I woke up like everybody, like all my siblings who were in my room with me. At this point, I'm so done with this shit. If I saw a shadow demon, I would square up. Honestly, fair. Like, the world's going to shit so much. If I die like a warrior fighting like a shadow demon, I think that's better than like going to World War Three. Okay, so I woke up to go to the restroom after doing my business. I opened the door and saw it run down the hallway like full sprint. Wait, so like you saw the figure and then you ran down the hallway, or you saw the figure run down the hallway? I looked down the hallway, nothing there, and so I was gonna check my parents' room if it was somehow one of them. Saw the figure run down. Oh my god, that's terrifying. Like I need to see the rest of this to draw properly. It's three possible options. The demon was nothing. I get killed, or I get positively freaky with the freak. You like Kabedon it, like you pin it against the wall, and you're like, "What are you trying to do? Scare me like this?" As I was about to open the door to this room, I was fucking paralyzed and could not move a fucking muscle. Oh my goodness. Wait, so oh my god, that's horrifying. Was it actually somebody you knew, or was it actually a ghost? Because that's horrifying to think about. That's horrifying. Oh my god. I'm sorry that happened to you. That's terrifying. I don't know how I'd handle that situation. I just realized that's an emote. Hi, Ghost. I think that's another one I need to change. That way it doesn't like randomly pop up in sentences. But it's really funny that it did. Related, but also kind of related. My own family gave me the nickname of Ghost slash Haunting slash Apparition. I can't remember the correct term. You know what? Actually, I'm sure you can see it in chat right there if I move my ears. Like that's actually really funny. I gotta remind myself later to change that emote to COD Ghost instead. There were more times too. Your house might actually just be haunted. Like if you have that many like recollections of moments like that, like your house actually might just straight up be haunted. I mean, someone did die here. What kind of story was it? Was it like they fell down like a shed? They fell down in the shed and died. Apparently, and there's god damn. The reason I got that nickname, you ask, for some reason while being 5'9", I'm eerily silent, so I'll walk up to someone and but hold on. I am like so dyslexic, bro. And so I'll walk to someone and but just standing near them, they'll get scared once they turn to see me. That's actually kind of funny. Ad should end soon, and then you could tell me about your story. There we go. Ad should be over now, I think. Yay! You didn't miss anything. Don't worry. Um, I was waiting for the y'all to have the ads be done. I mean, with a nickname like that, you definitely have to take advantage. Suffocate when you're gone from. Anyways, other time I had an experience. I went, oh yeah, this motherfucker likes scaring us a lot, so let's give it some shit like the haunting as a nickname. Do you like that nickname, or is it like sleep paralysis, quote unquote? You bury the kid. Oh no, son of a bitch! Absolutely, Shika's Heart is a nickname. I'm glad you're owning it. I don't know why I'm focused on this, but I started behind a wall to scare someone. I'll stretch and pop my joints to perfect. Oh my god, that's horrifying. I woke up at night and the door to the room was open. I saw a tall, dark figure in the doorway. Oh my god. I've heard that's like if I remember correctly, I think that's I think like the reason why you see like figures in your room when you have sleep paralysis just because you're still going through the process of like REM sleep. So it like obviously what is it? REM is like rapid eye movement. You don't think so? Or oh, okay. Then that case, yeah, that is something entirely different. Hmm. God damn. Did it do anything or did it like or did it just walk in and like try to touch you? That's really scary. Regardless of whether or not it did anything or not. That line coming from weird. And you're holding something that was so fucking tall. It was taller than the door frame. That is really scary. There's no like reasonable explanation for what that could have been. I don't feel like there is. I don't know. I don't have a single thing to be able to relate to that type of moment. Like most of the stuff I experienced in my childhood was because of like something like happening in my life that caused me to like have a lot of like active imagination. I'll loop this for a bit. I really like the song. Actually, here, give me the moon. This image will do. The moon haunts you. It's been so long since I played Marvel Rivals. I don't know if I'll ever come back to that game. I don't think I will. When I did play, I was a Spider-Man man. Which definitely very obvious that I would be a Spider-Man man, but like I think he's probably the most yeah, he's probably like the most fun when it comes to like that game. Mhm. Too many sweats, like without a doubt, yeah. It's wild. Man, lore dropping is so much fun. I know. I'm glad you wanted to share with us though. Especially about stuff like that. Like I don't imagine like that stuff is easy to talk about. We use this pen because there's a bit of more texture. One of my favorite stories, I was bursting my teeth, door wide open. Someone walked by and went. Why am I an idiot? Brushing my teeth, and someone walked by and went to my room looking for me. So I walked out, followed them all the way to my room, and just stood behind them while they were looking for me. Only enough that should happen more than once. Wow. All right. Dude, you're such an enigma. Like, you're very interesting. I wouldn't even think to do that stuff. Like, just yeah, I'm just gonna follow you around a little, see what you do. It's very funny. I like it. I remember to this day, the first time that door thing happened, it was my sister looking for me to scare me. Did it work? Here's where it gets kind of cool. Yeah. I remember just right. She was trying to be all silent like what I do, so I wouldn't notice her while in my room. The whole time I was right behind her to scare her instead. I immediately imagined like what was it? The whole Undertaker thing where like the guy's like looking around and then it just like flashes and it's like I'm behind you. I think we're gonna take this and then make it a different gradient map instead. think I have a blue one here. We could probably color balance this too. Or tone curve. Do we mess with tone curves? Did you have an idea? This needs to be below this though, and then passing needs to be adjusted. Oh my goodness. Wait, hold on. I have to read this. I'm in hide and seek. I was the last one hiding, and they were looking for me through the entire backyard. Little did they know I was hiding myself under the old and rusted car. One of them hit me in the nuts after they found. Oh my god! Is being the tallest in the friend group a good thing, or if you're the tallest, you can threaten the shorter? That's pretty funny. I think when I meet up with my friends, like at during the con, I'm gonna be the shortest one there. Cause I'm like actually this might not be too bad. Okay, no wonder why that it'll look weird because the way I have this. I'm like 5'3", and I think everybody else is either above 5. Well, I think everybody else besides my boyfriend is above that height. So by far, I'm gonna be the shortest one in the group. I'm 6 foot, and the rest are like 5'10", 5'11". 5'3". Yep, that's me. I'm a tiny little man. I'm actually very happy about my size though. Because it fits with like stuff like, I don't know, how I want to present myself, I guess. So like technically speaking, I kind of lucked out, you know. Portable friend size, absolutely. I think I want this color map to be something entirely different. I really did like the blue though. Honestly, that's not terrible. Calligraphy. I'm but I look unapproachable with how I dress and behave, and that makes it worse. But at the same time, I get to pick on the short. I didn't even think about that. But the people who do get to know you are very lucky. That's it for this drawing, honestly. There we go. Wink. Alright. Ugh. Ugh. It's also about to be 3 hours. And I don't think I'll be streaming all day. I, I can only usually fit in one drawing per stream because that's how I operate, but I think I'll read the story and then maybe I don't know. Today's been such so weird for me, like when it comes to like brain function. Let me see. My friends chose to jump me at every party we go to. At first birthday party I invited, and they 3v1 me. I won, but uh turned up dying and bruised the next day. If I ever somehow meet you, I'll wait for you out for the rest of the stream instead of ending it. I don't think I have much to yap about anymore, honestly. I mean, like at most, I could just talk about Star Rail lore, but like, I don't know. I don't think I have it in me. With I could, but maybe you know what? I think I'll yap with you guys for a bit. Why not? I don't mind. I don't think I'm gonna draw anymore, but I can yap with you guys. I don't mind. I could probably do so for maybe 30 minutes. We'll see. Oh. Yapping at motherfucker. I'll kill you, Astral Tunes. I'll get you. When I got my hands on you, I swear. In that case, I need something like mm, I need something less exciting than the song, because if we're gonna be yapping for a bit, then oh, ooh, ooh, yikes. Damn, it's just brutal what happens to him. Like he just gets absolutely decimated like every time. He can't even fight back either because he's like tied up in a rope. God damn. I was like talking about this before, like I was like to my friends Astral, who was here. Hi Astral. We were like talking about like Honkai Star Rail lore, or like I was more so explaining it, and I really like the concept of like how paths work in that game, because it's like there's like I guess the very simple explanation is that there's like paths that characters follow in universe, and following that paths give them power. So for example, one of the paths in the game is called destruction, and there is a god, like basically a god of destruction. They're called Aeons, and they've ascended to that plane because of the path they walk. And they basically embody that concept of being a they embody the concept of the path they're following. And for destruction, um the Aeon of that path is called Nanook, and he basically believes that the universe was a mistake. So he send like he's pretty like set on destroying the universe, and that's the path like that he's set on, and those who follow the path get the blessings of him, and it's strange, but I like the premise of it. Like the path you follow, the more you believe in your path, you know, you become a stronger person for it. So I kind of related it to like let's say in real life, right? Like you know more about yourself and like you know about the path you want to walk and the path you want to follow. That path like that you follow in life will give you strength, and that's where most of your confidence will come from because you know the path you're setting on. And I thought it was pretty kind of I thought that concept was cool. I got a friend that always yaps about Nanook. A fucker says he ain't gay, but I call bullshit of the utmost caliber. I mean, like, if we take a look at Nanook, right? Like, this man is. Like, look at bro. Like, oh, yeah, like, look at him. Like, come on now. Like, come on now. Look at him. Smash, next question. Oh my god, Yui, we're both a part of the the AHA cult. I do think he's kind of cool, but I love AHA. Jump rope hair. Like, how do the arms feel like? I wonder if they're like, can he move them any farther, or is it like they work the same as like regular arms, and that's just what they look like? Exactly. That's exactly what would happen too. How do the hollow parts work? That's a great question. I have no idea because like Aeons are like they're concepts in and of themselves. So like they're kind of just gods like watching doing their own thing, but also like applying like their whole thing. So who even knows? Dude, I swear, if you were to stick a finger in it, he like I think your hand would like slowly disintegrate or something. I know like when I look at AHA, like there is like something behind all the chaos, which I think is really cool. Like hold on. Yeah, there's like when you look at AHA, right? Like I'll pull them up. Favorite lore part is how AHA once made an actual worm one of its emulators to see if it could join the Genius Society, and it did, didn't it? How would it feel before it happens? I imagine hot. I imagine it's very like heated. It's like sticking your hand in the furnace, I imagine. I don't think it did actually. Damn. I'm still learning about like the lore of Aeons and whatnot. So like right now I'm like the only paths I really know about are Nanook's path, like the path of destruction, the path of the hunt, and the path of abundance, and that's about it. But you can see that there's like a man behind the chaos when it comes to AHA. For a second, I always thought that AHA was like all of this stuff, like literally just all of it, right? Especially like this mask was probably like the most defining face that would maybe be him. But you can see a figure behind all of this, so I can't wait to learn more about like all that stuff because it's genuinely interesting. Aha also blew up half the Express and an entire planet as a prank to Akavili or however it's spelled. What the hell? What is wrong with these people? Well, I guess when you're a god, you can do whatever the hell you want without consequences. Well, kinda. He's just a vibe, honestly. The only reason I follow Aha, not gonna lie, is because I love Sparkle. Plus, not to mention, I think the whole like elation path is literally just enjoying your life how you want to enjoy your life. So, and like eat like you're just this bundle of chaos going throughout life. L taste, you cannot say L taste, bro. Crazy how you love Aha but hate Sparkle. I will never understand. Oh yeah, something I'm interested in. I think I might stream it. This is happening in 2 days. Arc System Works is showing off like some things they're working on. My theories was that they're going to show off. Um, they're probably gonna show off Lucy and Strive. Um, they're gonna probably talk more about Marvel Tokon, but I mean, look at me. What if they announce like what if they announce Fighters 2? What if they announce Fighters 2? Like, could you imagine? Could you? It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. I wish it would happen, but it's not gonna happen. Stream it all? I absolutely will. I love streaming these events, especially since I'm always interested in them. Luckily, that doesn't show up in like my little like chat box, but yeah, I like they always come in. I always ban them. Honestly, it's pretty fun. I should have let Astral take care of it if they were still watching because like whenever Astral streams, I don't know if they'll stream anytime soon again, but like I'm always like watching as much as I can, like paying attention, and then a bot will pop up, and then Astral will go, "Sayo, kill that guy!" and like a soldier to arms, I immediately take up action and get rid of him. Also, the Doctors of Chaos, they follow 9 of the Nihility, the Aeon, all about sad and shit, and yet the Doctor of Chaos main goal is to make 9 not so depressed. What the hell? But wait, if they make 9 not depressed anymore, won't 9 just straight up die? Astral seems fun. They're very fun. Astral's awesome and supportive, and they're so nice. I don't think they've ever said a mean thing to me ever. Right, Astral? Look, I didn't say Doctors of Chaos are smart. You kidnap them and keep you. Oh, I would lock them up in my basement and force them to say funny jokes to me. Huh. Oh, they must be that good. Yeah, pretty great. You need to be careful because I'm like sort of doom scrolling as I talk to chat. I note if I see Terminus, it's hands frame 1. I'm running his fades. There's no hesitation. I'm swinging. What about me seems fun? I just put my headset back on. We were talking about you. You know, you're so sweet and caring and nice, right, Astral? And you're very funny, and you're always nice to me. I will admit, this like deep dive on like the like this whole deep dive on like Star Rail lore that I've been doing makes me want to like actually like research the games I'm like like actively playing and interested in. Like I need to. Hi, Common Rider. Hello, hello. Welcome in. I need to like what is it? I really want to research more lore about Dark Souls and the characters I like from Dark Souls. Like I really like the concept of the Abyss Watchers, but I also like I really need to take a deep dive into Elden Ring's lore more importantly because that's been like something I've been playing a lot recently, and I really like Dark Souls and like Elden Ring and FromSoft. I have like 800 hours in Elden Ring. Which did it has it hit 900 yet? It's close. It's pretty close to hitting 900 hours. Reason I hate Sparkle but Lava Haas because she's stealing my whole spotlight. Being a nuisance is my thing. I am not sharing the spotlight. Okay, you know what? I'll give you that. I'll give you that. At least you have a valid reason. Oh yeah, I don't know. How many people have tried Elden Ring Night Rain, or who here is interested in it? Because I've been nice. Did you guys notice that they're like after like we have 2 more days. I died before joining. We have 2 more days for this Evernight Sovereign, and then can't afford it, and Standard Elden Ring breaks my bones. Damn. Night Rain is very Night Rain is very very fun. Um, it's Elden Ring, but like more fast pace. So there's no like RPG elements of stat building. It's more so you run around, you kill enemies, and then you prepare, like, you get geared up as much as possible so that way you can face the Night Lord. And it's incredibly addicting. Like, I already have 125 hours in it already, and I feel like I'm not playing it enough. It's a roguelike? Yeah. Um, Honestly, I can't wait to fight Fulgor, like, the enhanced version, like, the Evernight Sovereign of him. Because he's going to be dropping as soon as, he's going to be dropping on the 26th, and I'm definitely going to stream my first attempts on it. When's the 26th? Now that I think about it. That's in 2 days? Okay, yeah. We can... Okay, yeah, that works out. Wait, what time? My friend only needs 2 more achievements for platinum. I've already platinumed it. If I had to guess what the last 2 achievements are, unless Nikki has problems, if I had to guess what the last 2 achievements are, it's probably when beat 3 Night Lords in a row without dying, and probably one of the Shifting Earths ones. You fuckers are ill, respectfully. Thank you. But yeah, I just realized the showcase for the Arc System Works thing will happen at 8:50 p.m. Meaning I could probably start stream regularly and then do a bunch of attempts on Fulgor. And when the showcase starts, we can like switch over and watch it. B dies. Kidding. You don't have to. I'm pretty excited for plans that are coming up for streams, honestly. I think tomorrow, like, I don't know, I've been wanting to stream more often, and I kind of feel bad that I only stream like 3 days every week. Which you can argue, it's like probably just like, I don't know. I just want to be able to, like, I want to stream more, and the only thing that's holding me back is the fact that I'm just not clicking the go live button. Because I stream every Tuesday, Saturday, and Sunday. Like, those are guaranteed stream days, but I've been thinking about just wanting to stream more. Yeah, it's consistent, but I would like to like stream more, especially on like Like I don't know. I feel like like if I'm just sitting here like doing nothing, like if I'm like playing like Night Rain like by myself and just like not doing anything, I'm like this could just be a whole stream, right? But I guess I'm just not doing it for whatever reason. Like I guess you could say like maybe it's like me relaxing, so but maybe that's why I'm not doing anything, which that's fine. Like you can always have days like that where you're not really doing much and it's just to just go insane and talk to yourself. I think I just might works for me. I think it just helps because like what the hell um like I could totally do streams like for Night Rain and enjoy myself, but chat is the reason why it's so much more enjoyable. Plus, there are more characters I want to like try out. Be nice. This Anna player is crazy good. Why are they on a keyboard and mouse? Oh. I'll at least hit the 3 hour mark and then I'll probably like end stream. Like we got 6 more minutes. So what are you, a dog, Astral? What are you, a dog sniffing assholes? You're a freak. Why do it smell like cherries? Wait, really? It smells like cherries? Let me get a whiff. Hold up now. Hey, I never said it was a bad thing. I just called you a freak for doing it. I feel like the definition of like being like a freak has changed. I guess like if you call somebody a freak, it's like oh they're like into like weird stuff. Like it's not like oh man you're a psychopath. I almost feel like being called a freak is a positive thing nowadays. Oh, it absolutely has. Yeah. Let me see. Personally, I take that like a competition. Wait, so like if somebody's like, dude, I'm like probably like the freakiest person of this group. You like look at them like, prove it. What would a freak off look like? I wonder. I don't think I want to know actually. I feel like I've seen an artist named by Juno before. Oh, I favorite it. Why did I favorite this video? I think it was because it was like a uh, oh my god, that reminds me. Have you guys seen that like Jersey Mike's trend where like people will just go into restaurants and they'll go, yeah, can you tell Mike to just go all out on my sandwich? Like some like random trend just called Mike's Way just started. So they'll just go to like a Jersey Mike's and they'll ask for like the workers to be like, Yeah, I just want you to. I want you to tell Mike to take my sandwich and just make passionate love to it. I'll blow about some vital shit casually, and if someone questions if I gotta hit them with the oh, that's not even the worst of it. People just gotta hold that. Actually, here I can show one video that I really like. It's actually kind of like goofy. But yeah, like example.
Hi, welcome to Jersey Mike's. How can I help? Is Mike around? Excuse me? Is Mike working today? Yeah, but why? Okay, I just wanted to make sure. That's a little strange. Are you guys friends? Anyway, let me get a 15-inch sub, triple meat. Okay, what type of meat? Mike will know what I'm talking about. What? Do you know Mike? Mike, do you know this guy? I want extra ranch, extra mayo, and 7 whole pickles on that bitch. The long way. I don't know if we're legally allowed to apply that much gherkin. And after that, you can go ahead and tell Mike to take it out back. Tell Mike to what? You know what I'm talking about. On everybody's soul, I promise you, I do not. Tell Mike to go ahead and bring it around town. What? Tell Mike to go ahead and turn off the body cam. I don't want nobody watching. Wait, just hold on. Tell Mike to put it in slow and then do the jelly roll if you're picking up what I'm putting down. Sir!
Yeah, how strong is your grip strength? I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, he a regular. Big Mike. Jerry Bears. Mike, do you mind go ahead and take
I guess I'm more concerned of why you just pinned him down and started roping him.
Jerry, you know about my business. Wait, what the hell has he been asking for the past 45 seconds? Because no one's explaining, and I'm very confused. I'm so sorry. I thought I was being super clear. I want Mike to fuck the sandwich. Hi, welcome to...
I want Mike to be all up in my sandwich. I need him inside my sandwich. I think I could find one of the videos where it's like hold on, I can find it real quick. Let me get a handful of that. Oh, and later, hey. This will be the last thing I show. Here it is. This will be the last thing I show, and then I gotta go. That emoji next to that sentence.
Rosemary Parmesan.
But could we tell Mike there's like no safe words? He can do it rough.
Like, I want some of Mikey's magic on there.
Like, I want Mike's juice all over it.
Could you also tell Mike
To hit the second tower.
just tell
Hey,
Mike
okay.
You don't care how it turns out.
No. Yeah, like have Mike.
Slap his meat on the sandwich.
You know what I mean? Like, can we get Mike in the ring with my sandwich?
Have Mike oil up my sandwich.
Anything for Mike's pickle and cream. You know what I mean? Like, we might as well go and have like Mike's.
Fuck my sandwich.
You know what I mean? Can I do the?
Like what the fuck is his issue? That shit ain't special sauce. Michael a fiend for real. Like, I don't know what he's doing to them sandwiches, but he's going buck wild on them things. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and head out. I did promise 30 minutes, so thank you guys for staying with me. Thank you for enjoying the art and whatnot. I hope it was a lot of fun. Don't cry. Shh, don't worry. I'll be back tomorrow. I promise. Have Mike call me a good boy, then shove it down my throat. Tell him to do felons on that sandwich. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow for Dead by Daylight. I think I'm gonna play some more Springtrap. I wanted to tell the story when I almost killed my friends. Save it for tomorrow. Don't worry, I'll see you tomorrow. All right.